Hello, FTC? Hello, FTC? Hello, FTC?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of
Hello, FTC?
But, it's a new branch of the program because we're going to have to change it to Hello CMA or Dear CMA. But I'm here with a very special guest with you today here on Hello FTC / Dear CMA.
Hello, FTC?
And it's been a long time coming, but see, here at the FTC show / Dear CMA, we asked our public, you, to weigh in because we want to know from you, what are your thoughts on this acquisition of Activision from Microsoft? We're having a hard time deciding. So we wanted to look to you, the audience, you, the people, because ultimately this affects you, the gamer. So what other way than to get your thoughts and opinions? So I have someone very strong, here with me today who decided to step out and speak on his thoughts of being with Microsoft for so long, a long-time fan. I want to give you the floor and let you speak your mind. Please. Speak your mind. He's a hardcore fan, a hardcore gamer. He prefers Xbox. He is a self-proclaimed Twitter accountant, Twitter business analyst. He is a zealot for Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, I give him the floor.
I'm hurt. I'm in so much pain. It's so hard for me to speak. I can't even get the words out because I've been crying so much. It's not fair. It's wrong. Why is it that every time Microsoft tries to do better, everyone's trying to stop them? It's not right! Dear CMA, this is an open letter to you. Dear CMA, I'm coming at you with my heart in my hand, ready to be hurt. I am risking embarrassment. I am risking ridicule. I'm risking laughter. I'm risking being the butt of the jokes, but it does not matter. Because all I care about is Microsoft. All I care about is a $1 trillion corporation. Never mind the games. It's not about the games. It's about the company. I love Phil Spencer. I love Satya Nadella. Even though they've done nothing for me personally, I look up to them. They are my idols. Not because of the games, but because of the company, because of Game Pass. PlayStation has been winning for so long. PlayStation has been doing everything for so long. They've been ahead. The timed exclusive deals. The exclusives. The acquisitions. It's not fair. I'm a gamer too. Everything they've been doing has been so anti-consumer. I'm sick of it. Now I know I don't work for the company, but you've asked the public for your help, even though I don't live in the UK. I'm an American. For years, I have watched idly by as PlayStation has dominated the timed exclusive deals. the exclusive costumes, the exclusive maps, the exclusive guns. I can't handle it anymore. I'm sick of it. PlayStation has been dominating since PS1. Xbox came in during the PS2 generation, and look what PlayStation did. There used to be a Sega console, but not no more. Ever since PlayStation has gotten into gaming, it's been nothing but anti-consumer practices left, anti-consumer practices right, anti-consumer! Anti-consumer! I can't handle it anymore. Why? I love Microsoft. I remember when I was a little boy, and my mom bought me a gateway PC with Windows 95. I smiled. I remember building that PC, and it was so fun. And from that day forward, I knew I would always love Microsoft because they brought me joy in my home. They've never been anti-consumer! Anti-consumer! But every time I look, there's another timed exclusive deal from PlayStation. Every time I look, there's another exclusive map. Every time I look, there's another exclusive acquisition. How much more are you going to allow? Anti-consumer! Anti-consumer! I come to you humbly as an Xbox Zealot. Don't worry about my gamer tag. It's not about the games. It's not about the achievements. It's not about playing games. It's about so much more than that. It's about the survival. It's about the survival of gaming. Where would gaming be without Microsoft? Where would gaming be without Game Pass? If Microsoft was not here, there would be so much more anti-consumer! Anti-consumer! I'm hurt. Even though I don't work for this $1 trillion corporation, even though this $1 trillion corporation don't give a shit about me, I care about them. I care all about them. It's not about me. It's not about the games. This $1 trillion company has these lawyers, millions and millions of lawyers at their disposal, but it does not matter. They need me, the gamer. Because they are also tired of the anti-consumer practices. Anti-consumer! Anti-consumer! All I'm saying is, give Microsoft a chance to compete. You heard Satya on the interview. Let us compete. They are tired of the anti-consumer. Anti-consumer. We want gaming to grow. They brought us Game Pass. They brought us subsidized gaming. But PlayStation is stopping them from being even more pro-consumer because PlayStation is anti-consumer. Don't you see, CMA? Don't you see? Microsoft wants to make gaming better. Microsoft wants to make gaming for everyone. And the only way they can do that is if they acquire Activision because they need those games. Because PlayStation is holding those games hostage. They're holding exclusive content hostage. And I say, no more. Anti-consumer. Anti-consumer.
Oh my god. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what's good, yo? How y'all feeling today, man? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody, man. Listen, if you at work, I hope I could get you through your work day. If you're on your way home from work or school, I hope I could get you through your commutes. If you're already at home and you're cooking dinner or, doing homework with the kids or cleaning up, I hope I could get you through your session. Listen, you might be taking a shower. I don't know. Cleanliness is closer to godliness. I just appreciate you putting me on. Listen, you might be having the marital with a significant other. I don't know. I just appreciate you putting me on. Hey, man, y'all like that little skit? I'm just glad that, that person was willing to, speak up, What's crazy is that's how some of these fools look. Like, I know that was a joke, but that's how some of these idiots look with this stupid shit, man. I'm gonna be honest. And I wasn't gonna, I swear, I told y'all a long time ago, I'm done with talking about this CMA shit and Activision stuff. But what I saw over the weekend and like today, I said, oh no. No. We gotta talk about this. we definitely gotta speak on this, because this is where shit starts getting weird. This is where the weird old stuff starts to creep up, right? Where it's looking very zealot-ish. You feel me? But yo, where are my manners, man? Let me shout out everybody in the chat. First off, man, let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're feeling great. Put a 2 in the chat if you're feeling okay. Or put a 3 in the chat if you're not feeling that good at all. If you are a 3, by the end of the show, we want to get that to at least a 2. At least a 2. You feel me? So let me know in the chat. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of 1s. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. I'm seeing a lot of 1s in the chat, seeing some 2s. Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Let me shout out y'all in the chat. Where are my manners? Let's get proper here. Hey, yo, Freddy214, what's good, bro? Don John Sean in the building. Appreciate you. Mary Wilcox in the building. Amanda Pemberton in the building. Mac the Stampede. Cut Down on Gaming. C Fresh 2180. Team Ambush. Jeff B Gaming. J Gamer UK in the building. Yo, y'all send y'all love to J Gamer UK, man. He is he's got the COVIDs, man. So, send him your love. And hoping J Gamer gets better, really, really hoping you get better, bro. Real talk. Chris Toast in the building. What's good, Chris Toast? Appreciate you. Zero Steel, Das Mises, DC Gaming, Sergeant 12, Forsaken Jonathan, Dark Zone 25, Dark Zone 25 in the building. Rabbit got the gun. Appreciate you. Prince Philip, JP Loco in the building. I appreciate you. Mr. Go Try Hard Guy, Uchia in the building. Appreciate you. Blandrew in the building. What's good, Blandrew? Omar in the building. Carl Anchor. Black Jose. What's going on? PlayStation Forever. What's going on? Uppercase J, Side Effect Gaming, Miguel, Steady Flow, King 1710, Dadley Pierre, Gaming Grindhouse, Jez in the building, John E. J. Swade, Evil, formerly known as S, Gaming Knight, D, Philip DVG. Who else is here, man? Braxton Bow, Dark Prince, 6606, Kelvin Smith, AC, Philip Sin, Plus Ultra in the building. Yo, Slink SC, what's going on? DE in the building. Stardust of Cyril, Jamar. I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Yo, JV Keko, PS, what's going on with you? Make sure I get everybody, man. Y'all know how I do. Yo, that voice, that should strain my voice a little bit. Yo, JX Gundam, what's going on with you? Karan Williams, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Jacob Walker in the building. Scroll up a little bit more. Make sure we get everybody. Zero Steel, Cloud Strife. Appreciate y'all so much. Cooper Clips in the building. What's good, Cooper? Cooper Clips in the building. We're the best list on YouTube. They got my bro Bari in the building, man. Listen, if y'all missed What's Up PlayStation podcast this past Saturday, episode 103, that was a fire episode. A lot of great topics, good conversations with me and Bari. So make sure y'all go check it out on the official What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. Also, me and Bari, we did a Whoops game night on last week Friday. We played some Gotham Knights, gave some of our thoughts, and definitely check that out as well. We definitely gonna be doing more game nights soon too. Yo, Dave Rock in the building. Dave Rock, can't forget about you, bro. What's going on, Dave? Yo, Johnny Gaming in the building. I appreciate y'all. All right. Listen, matter of fact, no, round of applause for the folks in the chat, man. Where are my manners? So look, I'm actually both. I'm both. I'm a little bit annoyed, a little bit sad, and a little bit not surprised. Matter of fact, no, let me not even say sad. No, scratch that. I'm both sad and not surprised. Yo, Lika, what's good? Leka, not Lika, Leka, what's going on with you, man? Krishan, what's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all so much. Awesomeness awaits. What's going on with you, man? Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Matter of fact, another round of applause for the folks in the chat. Hey, yo, there go Henry Heck in the building. Shout out to Henry Heck. I don't know if Lil Mama watching too, Henry. If she is, shout out to Lil Mama. Appreciate all y'all, man. Yo, Tricelsius in the building. Tricelsius, what's good, bro? All right, man, let's get down to business, man. We're going to have a good conversation today, guys. You know what's funny? I wasn't going to do a One Persona Speaks today. I was actually going to do my impressions on Gotham Knights. But Gotham Knights impressions will just come later. I'll put it out later this week. Yo, Brigadier Williams, Wildebeest, what's good, man? So I was like, yo, I gotta do a One Persona Speaks today. Yo, Julian Johnson, what's up? I was like, yo, I gotta do a One Persona Speaks today. Because the stuff that I'm seeing with this CMA stuff, I said, oh no, absolutely not. We gotta talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta talk. Gaming community, we need to talk. Pull up a chair, right? Go get your dinner, right? Whatever you eating for dinner, get you something to drink. We about to talk because this is where shit gets weird. Like I said, I'm both sad and not surprised that we even have to do this podcast. I'm not surprised that this is a topic on the show today. I'm not surprised because once I saw the CMA say, we want to know the public's thoughts on, we want to know the public's thoughts on this whole Activision acquisition stuff. I knew. Yo, I knew. When I seen the tweet, I said, CMA, why you do that? Why you do that, CMA? When you know you got these thirsty rabbit zealot fanboys chomping at the bit, harassing you day in and day out about an acquisition they don't really care about on the behalf of $1 trillion company that doesn't care about them. What is the definition of a corporate shill, ladies and gentlemen? Let's consult Merriam-Webster. What is a corporate Let's consult Merriam. They don't got corporate shill. Let me see. Corporate shill. Well, let me set everything up. Let me set everything up, right? Because here's the funny thing, right? is when it comes to, you know, like, I'll use myself as an example, right? You know, if I speak out against something that PlayStation's doing, yo, Raven, what's up? If I speak out against something that PlayStation's doing, right? Like, for instance, you know, putting games on PC day and date, which I don't, you know, at least single player games, right? Or putting games on PC, which is something I've spoken about. Yo, call me Jay, what's good, bro? Like, long time ago, right? You're a corporate shill, you're a fanboy, you know? Oh, well, Persona, you're a fanboy. You're a fanboy. And it's like, huh? You're a corporate shill and a fanboy. All you care about is trying to cap for PlayStation. You're capping for PlayStation. You're capping for Sony. Why are you capping for a company that doesn't care about you? Why are you capping for a company that doesn't even know who you are or know that you exist or on their payroll for free? Yo, Nova Red, what's up? Games for Eternity, what's up? That's what they tell you, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they'll tell you, right? And it's funny because a lot of the people who say that are out here doing the corporate slavery, the corporate shilling. Now listen, when the CMA said, hey, look, we are going to open up to the public to see what the public thinks about this acquisition deal. Once again, seeing how a lot of these zealots have been chomping at the bit at CMA, tagging them. Didn't they just tag? They were tagging the CMA during when the Silent Hill 2 stuff turned out to be a year exclusive, right? Tagging the CMA. Hey, CMA, look at that. You see what PlayStation's doing? This is why Microsoft needs that $70 billion acquisition. Look at what they're doing. That game is 1 year exclusive. This is why Microsoft needs to own Activision. That's what they're telling you. A company with more studios than PlayStation, more money than PlayStation. And when I seen that, I said, yo, wait a second. Are people are really invested? Yo, one of the things that I'm starting to realize, right? And this is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to pull back from this Activision stuff, right? Because it's really starting to get a little weird. A little not weird. Let me take that back. Because weird, people kind of get offended when you say like weird or whatever, right? So I won't say weird. It's starting to, like, a lot of people are starting to look are starting to become obsessive over this deal. A lot of people are becoming very, very obsessive to the point where anything you speak out against, like, for instance, you know, when I said I was canceling my Call of Duty my Call of Duty pre-order, which, ladies and gentlemen, for those that have been following me a very long time, or even if you just started following me this year, hell, even if you just started following me 3 months ago, right? I think one of the things that you can glean from my channel or glean from me as a gamer is I love Call of Duty. You know this. I know this. Y'all know I love Call of Duty. COD Sundays, right? Always bought my CODs and all this other stuff. So for those who follow the content and follow me and know, you know that the cancellation of the pre-orders had nothing to do with the acquisition. But obviously people who don't know you but associate, because you have a preference of PlayStation, they automatically put you in a box of, oh, okay, this person prefers PlayStation, this person canceled their Call of Duty pre-orders, it has to be because they're mad at the acquisition, that is the furthest thing from the truth, right? But again, going back to, they go Catwoman in the building. Ooh, ooh. What's good, Catwoman? But the thing that is, and this is why I say it's becoming obsessive, because a lot of people's identity is this acquisition right now, and it's very obsessive, as if they are in the boardrooms with these executives making the decisions, as if they are. A lot of these people, I would not put it out of anybody's mind that these people think that they are a part of Microsoft, that they are actually a part of this deal, that they actually work for Microsoft. Because the obsession is real. And once I started seeing that, I started pulling back. I said in my video last week when I was talking about PlayStation potentially, Millier putting out that PlayStation allegedly canceled or postponed their showcase because of this whole CMA Activision acquisition, Microsoft, fiasco. And I said it last week, like, yo, this shit is really eating into my, into me as a gamer. Right now, it's starting to affect me. Now you causing trouble in my home. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, yo, I'm tired of this deal. I'm tired of talking about this shit. I'm tired of it consuming so many conversations at this point. Because really and truly, it's either going to happen or it's not, regardless of what any of us thinks, regardless of what any of us feels. It's either going to happen or it's not. And the only people who can make those decisions are the people who have the power to do so. You get what I'm saying? So where I was at that moment was like, yo, I'm done. Like, like, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm tired of it. I was tired of it dominating so many conversations. Then I see the letters, I see the emails, I see the write-ups. And my jaw dropped. Yo, Forgetful Gamer, what's good? My jaw dropped. Yo, it's me, baby 80. What's good? What's good? Willie Rowan, what's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. My jaw dropped. Yo, Andrew Wilkins, what's up, bro? My jaw dropped. Because for me, I'm looking at this as now this deal and this acquisition is slowly becoming an obsession for people. And the reason why I say that is because if you in your right mind, Upchuck Gaming in the building, shout out to you, Chuck. Yo, shout out to the Plus on Block boys, man. Plus on Block podcast every Friday evening at 8:30 Eastern. Also check out their impressions on them fighting herds, their new pony fighting game that I know Chuck and Barry have been playing. They put out some good impressions last week as well. Make sure y'all go support that and check that out. Shout out to Chuck and Dre. Also shout out to JFK, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro. That's when I knew this shit is becoming an obsession. Yo, Iman Rich the Swag Lord in the building. Salute. What's good, brother? This is how I know it's becoming an obsession. Yo, Kratos99, what's good, bro? When I see people doing actual write-ups to the CMA, making excuses and making an argument for a $1 trillion corporation, I never. As much as I love PlayStation, never. Are you crazy? Are you serious? Absolutely not. When I seen that, I said, oh yeah, this is an obsession. Yo, Blackbeard, what's good, bro? Vex, what's good? Episona, have you seen the Windows Central and Iron Lords articles, letters to the CMA? I'm gonna get to that. Listen, I rock with the Iron Lords boys over there. I think they're doing some really big things. So we're gonna talk about that too. But I'm real cool with Cog. Lord Cog is great. Is a great guy, and shout out to the crew over there. Like I said, so I'm definitely gonna talk about that as well. That's gonna be part of today, right? Windows Central, I'm gonna definitely cook them. I'm gonna cook that for sure. I'm gonna cook that. We're gonna look at all of it. But one of the things that when I seen this, I'm like, yo, this is really an obsession. Yo, Lord Hog, what's good, man? This is really an obsession, because to go to any lengths to write out a dissertation, to write up anything in favor of $1 trillion corporation for an acquisition for games that you were already getting, It's a sickness. There's no other way. There's no other way to get around this. It's an obsession, and I'm probably not the person that needs to say it, but I'm going to be the one. I mean, not to say it, but I'm sure I'm the last person that people want to hear this from. But I'm going to have to be the one to say it, and I'll be the bad guy here. But I'll be the one to tell you if you're listening, and I know you're listening. For those who wrote to the CMA, of course you're listening. I know you're listening. That's okay, lurk. It's fine. But I want you to hear this and hear me clearly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Michael Jordan tell you. I'm gonna let Michael Jordan tell you.
Stop it. Get some help.
They ain't hear you, Michael Jordan. One more time.
Stop it. Get some help.
A little louder for the folks in the back.
Stop it. Get some help.
One more time.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then one last time.
Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. $1 trillion corporation. That is what you're writing letters on behalf of. $1 trillion corporation that would not care if you even was able to get where you got your next meal. Do not care if you can even pay your bills. $1 trillion corporation that does not see anything but a dollar sign when they look at you. And that goes same for Sony as well. So Sony only sees money, right? Which, I mean, they're a business. They want to make money. But the things that I'm seeing, listen, you can love a company, right? You can love the things that they have done for a hobby that you love. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have to be the one to tell you, and I'll be the bad guy here. I'll be the lightning rod and take all the lashings. The stuff that some of you guys are doing out here in this gaming community, doing write-ups to the CMA on behalf of $1 trillion corporation, I mean no disrespect when I say this, but again, someone has to say it, and I'm gonna say it very bluntly. You look like a weirdo. You look like a corporate shill. You look like a Zealot rabbit fanboy. This shit looks very fucking weird. Very extremely weird. There's a difference between talking to developers or wanting developers to do better for games, right? Coming at WB Montreal saying, hey, look, we want 60 frames per second, or we want parity here, or we know you could do better. Or, even telling a company like PlayStation or Microsoft, like, yo, we know you can do better. We want you to do better, XYZ. There's nothing wrong with that. But doing write-ups like this to the CMA, especially, and really and truly, this goes double for the people who are American doing these fucking write-ups. You look even more weird. You're an American. Why would they give a fuck what you have to say? Americans that are also doing these write-ups, you look like a weirdo times 2. You look like an idiot. You look lame. I can't believe the shit that I'm seeing. Are you a fucking American writing to the UK saying, hey, I'm an American, but I'm telling you, UK, don't do this. Let them push the deal through. Hello, I'm an American over here. Hear me, hear what I have to say. Hello. And I'm like, what? Huh? Am I reading this shit right? Here's what makes it worse. This is why I know it's an obsession. And I'm gonna tell you why I know for a fact this shit's an obsession. I know it's an obsession because of how people are coming at me. right? Right? So, you know, when I was putting up you know, the tweet like an hour or two ago, right? Or hour and a half ago. And, you know, just say, hey, yo, come through. You know, normal shit that I normally do. People liking and retweeting. But there was this one, not him, not Eric. Who is it? This dude right here. I don't know who the fuck this is either. Some random dude, right? I don't follow him, he don't follow me, right? He says, and ponies are writing to the CMA to simp for $1 billion corporation. Keep the same energy, you. I think he meant to say cuckold. He doesn't even know how to spell cuckold. How are you trying to call me something you don't know how to spell? Chuckled? What the? I'm a chuckling fuck? So I'm laughing. You telling me I'm a laughing fuck? Is that what you're trying to say? You know how to spell cuckold? Cuckold is C-U-C-K-O-L-D. Right? Yeah, I think I spelled it right. Spell cuckold. Yes, I spelled it right. Shout out to Siri. Siri always there for your boy. I'm a laughing fuck, not a cuckold fuck. I'm a chuckle fuck. What is that? What is that? So you're telling me I'm a laughing fuck? Is that what you're telling me? That's how angry he was. The man saw my tweet and got angry and couldn't even spell right. But you want to write emails and dissertations to the CMA? You think the CMA is going to read your email with all these punctuation errors, fucked up sentences, and grammatical mistakes? You can't even spell cuckold right. What the fuck is a chuckle? I'm a chuckle fuck. That's what I am. Both sides are pathetic for writing the CMA, but the CMA is pathetic for asking for public input. Shut the fuck up. That's what he says. No one who does not care about this much gets this angry. No one that does not care about this much would be this angry, be this vulgar. You get what I mean? He called me a chuckle fuck. That's what he called me, a chuckle fuck. I don't know what that is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a chuckle fuck. I guess I'm a laughing fuck. I do like to laugh. I think laughing is the best medicine. Laughing is good for the soul. I try to laugh at least twice a day. Even on days that I'm having a bad day, I try to watch things that bring me joy and would make me laugh to lighten my mood and keep me happy. So I guess I am a chuckle fuck. I guess I am a laughing fuck. I guess. He couldn't even spell cuckold right, ladies and gentlemen. This is the obsession that I'm talking about. Weirdos in the community. Weirdos in the community. If you are not as tied to this as you claim to be, you wouldn't be putting out messages like this. That's not the worst one. It's not the worst one. It really is not the worst one, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I've seen this dude come across my timeline quite a few times. But I don't necessarily, I don't really interact with this dude too much, right? But I've seen, he's commenting on my stuff, but I never reply, because for what? Shout out to Morgan. Because it's crazy too, because the only reason I seen this because I saw Morgan's tweet. Shout out to Morgan. She cute. So General Minnie says, since they asked, here's my email. Here's my email to the CMA. Everyone knows my bias, but even I know that PlayStation isn't going to die off. They will adapt and endure. I'm pretty sure this is more structured and articulate than the fear-mongering emails from PlayStation fanboys. Really and true, I know no one that I fuck with. I'm talking about my circle. My circle. I know no one in my circle is not sending no emails to the CMA to block this. No one that I fuck with is doing no stupid shit like that, right? And I know a lot of the PlayStation Nation don't give a fuck that much to where they're sending emails. Cut it out, PlayStation Nation. But he says Xbox Activision / Blizzard acquisition. I am writing as an avid gamer. Wrong. You're already starting off lying. How you start this email off lying? How the fuck you start this email off lying, bro? Hey, wait. How the fuck you start this email off lying? How you start off lying? We ain't even finished the first sentence, and you already lying. So he says I'm writing as an avid. Yo, first off, no avid gamer. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. No avid gamer is doing this shit. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up. Because you know what avid gamers are doing? They're playing the games. You know what avid gamers do? They go where the games are. You know what avid gamers do? They don't sit on Twitter doing stupid shit like this. Like, with all due respect, avid gamers aren't doing no shit like this. So that's what I mean when I say you already start the email off lying. No gamers doing this shit, really and truly. Anyway, I'm writing as an avid gamer and would like you to consider to allow the Xbox acquisition to go through. Firstly, more games coming to Game Pass will benefit many gamers, especially in these global economic times. Once again, gaming politicians speak. Do you think this person has donated to a charity? Helped out the homeless? Helped out at a soup kitchen? Donated anything? Do you think this person has done any of that? I'm asking y'all in the chat. Do y'all think he has done any of that stuff? Let me ask you a question. Which do you think would be more beneficial in these hard times? An acquisition of an Activision deal that goes through for cheap for shit to go into Game Pass, or helping a family get back on their feet? Helping out at a homeless center or donating to a charity. Which do you think matters more to the homeless or to somebody that's struggling in life? Which do you think matters more? I'm asking y'all in the chat. And this is why I say this shit it's an obsession, and it's actually very disgusting, because these people are using people who really are struggling in life as their argument for why a $1 trillion corporation needs to buy something. This shit is an obsession and a sickness. I'm telling you, bro. That type of stuff is, first off, disrespectful as hell to people who are truly struggling in life. Like, who are truly struggling to make ends meet, truly trying to make sure that they get back on their feet. And you using these people as a console war talking point for a $1 trillion corporation. What are you talking about, bro? You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? And this is why I say this shit is an obsession. They don't give a fuck about the homeless people. They don't give a fuck about people who are struggling in life. They don't care. But they'll use it as a talking point. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He says, such value will encourage PlayStation to adopt and compete with their own value propositions. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? No examples. Like, what it like if to someone that's reading that, what does that mean? That's the first thing they're going to ask you. What does that mean? One of the things I learned about writing business emails is to be clear, concise, to the point, but also detailed. You got to be detailed, but also get to the point. So only point out the important details, because most people are not going to read your entire email anyway. So you always want to make sure that you have the most important points at the top of your email, because those are the things that will get conveyed first, and most of the time only is what most people will get through. So I've learned in writing business emails or writing professional emails is that you always need to provide all the details, but also be clear, concise, and to the point, and at the beginning. What the hell does such value will encourage PlayStation to adopt and compete with their own value propositions? Value propositions like what? PlayStation Plus already exists with a catalog of games. So what are you talking about? Are you talking about day and date? So you want a $70 billion acquisition to go through so that PlayStation will do day and date? It's an obsession. That's the only thing I can glean from this. This is an obsession. These people want PlayStation to do day and date for their games because Xbox games are going day and date, so they just want the same thing. These people don't even care about Xbox. The man said in his tweets, "Everyone knows my bias." Everyone knows my bias. So how does this value proposition benefit you if you are biased? What? Then you don't provide examples. Anyway, secondly, PlayStation has largely been the dominant player in gaming since their inception, and their brand name coupled with first and third party deals will allow them to withstand anything Xbox or Nintendo do themselves. Prove it. What facts, data, and statistics do you have to prove that? This is what the CMA and these type of people, they don't like, Twitter has really mangled a lot of people's brains to think that a government regulatory person is going to just read this and take that at face value. No, these are people who want facts, data, and statistics to back up your argument. Because if you look at the facts, data, and statistics, the third-party games are what's bringing in majority of the money for PlayStation. So really and truly, taking one of the biggest third-party publishers off the market would actually hurt PlayStation more than it would benefit them, if you really thought about it. Let's say we woke up tomorrow and Xbox took all of Activision's games away, and everything became exclusive. That is actual money that is now off the table from PlayStation. Wouldn't that be a detriment? The third-party games sell more. The third-party games pull in more money because of microtransactions and everything else. What is your facts, data, and statistics to back up your claim of what you're saying here? None. It's fanboy rhetoric. It's console war talking points. Like a regulatory person is going to read that and take that at face value and say, "Oh, you know what? This general guy he knows exactly what he's talking about. Very smart guy, man. We should bring him to the UK." Come on, man. The acquisition would allow for a more level playing field. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by level playing field? As of now, PlayStation is able to raise console prices and charge more per game with no impact on market share. That's across the industry. That's not just you see what I mean? That's not a PlayStation thing. That's an industry thing. Because contrary to popular belief, PlayStation wasn't the first ones to introduce $70 games. It was a third-party publisher. Oh, and you know who that third-party publisher was? It was Activision. It was EA and Activision and 2K, who introduced the $70 games with FIFA, NBA, and Call of Duty. Wait a second. That wasn't PlayStation. I don't get it. I don't understand. And raising prices, the question, so even the raised prices part, right? This person that wrote this is an American. So UK is going to ask, well, how does the raised prices affect you if you're in America where the prices weren't raised? You see what I mean? Like, someone that actually knows, like, they would read this and pick this shit apart in seconds. Because as an American, the price increase did not impact you. So why are you adding that into your argument when this does not impact you at all? What is your basis for doing that? Outside of being a fanboy corporate shill. You see how easy this shit is to pick apart? You see how easy this shit is to pick apart? You're in America, sir. Imagine going up to the CMA and reading this, and the CMA says, well, you're in America, sir. How does this impact you? What's your answer to that? Ladies and gentlemen, pretend you're this person. Pretend you're this person, and the CMA invited you up to the UK to read this to them to present your argument. And the CMA responds to you and says, well, I don't understand that third paragraph, sir. You says the raised console prices is also a problem, but you are an American where prices weren't raised. So how does that impact you personally, sir? What are you gonna answer? They're gonna give the game and politician answer, guys. Well, you know.
Well, this is the thing. I'm the voice of the people. I'm speaking for the gamers that this impacts. I don't like this. This is why this needs to change, because it's wrong. PlayStation needs to not do that. It's anti-consumer. Anti-consumer! That you know, even though it doesn't impact me directly, I'm speaking for the gamer. I'm speaking for the gamer.
That's the only answer you can give, because it makes no sense. It would be different if someone in the UK was writing something like this, or writing or put something like that in. At least they could say, well, you know, being in the UK, you know, we did see a price increase of 30 pounds or euros or whatever. At least then they would have somewhat of an argument there, because they actually live in the country that this is impacting them. You see what I mean? This shit is an obsession. You're bringing arguments into the mix that do not impact you at all. What? What? And listen, I think the price increase was definitely tone deaf by PlayStation, by the way. You know, I mean, we've talked about this on WUPS and even on my personal channel. Like, the price increase was definitely tone deaf, and I feel for my folks over across the pond with that. 100%. But what? Then, in conclusion, Xbox getting Act Blizz. Again, assuming these people know what these acronyms mean. Act Blizz? What the fuck is that? Clear, concise, and to the point. Never assume that someone knows the same lingo as you, especially if you're trying to write a professional email. Act Blizz. No. That's not even their ticker name. That's the funny thing. The ticker name in the stock market is not even Act Blizz. It's ACTIV. ACTIV, I think, yeah. That's the ticker. Somebody correct me in the wrong. What's the stock market ticker? Activision? Is it ACTIV? Somebody correct me in the chat. Somebody correct me in the chat. I think it's ACTIV. Anyway. Xbox getting Act Blizz won't make Xbox the dominant player in consoles, but it will allow them to be more evenly matched with the market leader. And while Xbox will grow in PC and mobile, Xbox will still be a minor player in each. Cloud is still a small market that Xbox has every right to want to grow. What? So you think someone is stupid enough to believe that one of the largest franchises in the world, Call of Duty, that sits atop the Mount Rushmore of best-selling games of all time, sitting next to legends like Mario and I think it's Tetris or GTA or one of the other ones. I think it might be Tetris. I forget. I know Mario's number 2. I forget what number 1 is. Call of Duty is number 3 and GTA is number 4. So you want people to sit here and believe that the Mount Rushmore of franchises is not going to propel Microsoft into a higher position? That's your argument? Is that, oh, even though we're buying the number 3 franchise in the world, that doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean that that Microsoft isn't going to get ahead. That doesn't mean that. How stupid do you think these people are? Like, really and truly, this shit is almost insulting to read, because it's almost it's insulting because it's assuming that the reader is dumb, that the reader can't think critically, and just this shit's just gonna fly. Hey, yo, Barry, if you want to pull up, man, come through, man. I need you, Barry. Go ahead, bro. Pull up. I need you here, bro. Oh shit. That's what the assumption is. That someone is just too stupid to see through this. The number 3 franchise in gaming history is not going to put Microsoft forward. That's what you're trying to tell the CMA? That's the type of shit you're going to tell the CMA. It's insulting. It's insulting to think that people would be that stupid. Let me get these super chats, man. Let me get these super chats, man. I need to get these super chats. Yo, middle finger Mark, what's good, man? FTC, something fishy and coordinated going on. What's good, middle finger? Appreciate you. Uppercase J in the building, appreciate you, bro. 14 months as a member on the channel. He says, chuckle fuck is an actual slang term. Just wanted to let you know. He's still mad though. I've never, I swear, I believe you. I have never in my life been called that, and I don't even know what that is. I have never heard that term in my life. I've never heard chuckle fuck. I don't know what that is. Yo, Viper Reaps Corner, appreciate you so much, man. Remember on the channel, he says, I could red mark this whole letter like a teacher grading a paper and note all the lies. I came to you as an avid gamer. Okay, what's your gamer tag? Yo, facts. Yo, Philip DVG, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, fat Western bots writing the CMA like, dear East Side. Yo, then Cheat Code in the building, appreciate you, Cheat Code. He says, supporting the homies. Appreciate you, Cheat Code, for the super chat, man. Yo, Barry.
Yo,
yo, Barry, this is only one letter, and we already an hour into the show.
Hey, yo, listen, man. I told people, man, that Microsoft has brainwashed it's only one fan base that would do something like that. And when people have these conversations about like, oh, what's the worst fan base in the world? What's the worst fan base? PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox? And some people be trying to say PlayStation or even Nintendo. You guys are crazy, man, because there's only one fan base that would do something like this. Is that cultish fan base over there, which is the Xbox. These dudes, there's something not right in that water, man. There's something not right over there when it comes to the mentality of Xbox gamers, yo. Is they're off. You know what I mean? Like writing whole dissertations, emails, art. It's just like these are the same people that just 2 weeks ago, a month ago, was against the CMA. These are the same people that was saying all types of crazy stuff.
They were harassing them. They were harassing them on Twitter and all that.
Exactly. Not as like, dear sir and ma'am. You know, what's going on, yo? This is it's crazy, man. Like the other day in Speak from the Heart, I was joking around saying like, yo, I don't know why the CMA even opened this up. You open up like Pandora's box or whatever. This is crazy that they opened up to the public. And I have not seen one PlayStation fan really writing these dudes like that. You know what I mean?
I haven't seen none at all, bro.
The Xbox dudes, they went out their way to write a whole ass article and dissertation on why this deal is good for gaming. And I'm just like, yo. And the thing is, they know this deal, right, is only good for one set of gamers. It's not good for gaming in its entirety. It's good for you on your platform. Even in your whole write-up, you're not even being honest with how you feel.
Yo, facts.
You know, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy out here, man. I've been told people that I feel like this fan base has been brainwashed. They're not a normal gaming fan base. It's beyond gaming with these dudes, because these, like I said, these are the same dudes that would try to diss you because you dislike what a company's doing or whatnot. But here you have this company writing for they are writing for the company itself. Stuff that they paid lawyers to do, you know, millions or hundreds of $1,000s to do. These dudes are doing that joint for free. You might as well put in your resume at this point and be like, yo, let me work for you and let me be a part of your PR. These dudes out here doing this joint for free.
Yo, that's one of the craziest things about all this, Barry, is that, yo, these people don't work for the company, bro. I don't care if the CMA asks the public. The fact that you are doing some shit like this makes you look weird. Because these are all games you are always getting anyway.
They're not even gonna put that much attention and effort into their own relationship. But they out here writing the CMA for Microsoft. You know what I mean? These dudes are nuts, man. These dudes are nuts. And like I told you, you can get offended how you want. It's only one platform that does this shit, and that's the Xbox platform fan base. That's it.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You know what's funny too? That tribalism shit that Phil Spencer was speaking about all those a couple years ago, or like 2 years ago, something like that. About he denounces tribalism, but this type of behavior is obsessive tribalism, bro.
Yo, Carell is right there. This is the true definition of a corporate slave.
Oh yeah.
This is what a corporate slave is.
Oh yeah.
This is the true definition of a corporate slave. Everybody change and muddy the definition behind the word, but this is a true definition of a corporate slave. This is not even like a joke or, you know, like anything parody or nothing like that. These dudes mean this joint. They mean it 100%. Pure craziness.
Yo, that's a fact though. That's a fact. Like this is not stuff like this isn't a joke. Right? Like, because a lot of people try to pass this, oh, I was just joking. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're dead serious. And I'm sorry. I might not be the right person to say it, but I'm going to be the one to say it. You look like a weirdo. I don't care who this hurts or offends. You look very weird doing this stuff, man.
Lame, bruh.
You look weird doing this stuff, man. Like, listen, I love gaming as much as the next person. I love, I love games. Like, I'm a hardcore gamer, all that stuff. You will never in your life catch me doing no bullshit like this.
You don't play no games though, but
you're right. You're right. You don't play games either. You just a 19-year-old Hispanic.
You're right.
You're right. I know. And that's what this is, man. The next one. Yo, let me get these super. Yo, Upchuck Gamer, appreciate you for the super chat, man. Or the message, man. 19 months as a member on the channel. He says, thanks for the content while I work on this trash Monday. No doubt, bro, man. Listen, I had a big project I was working on all day today, man. So, you know, that space earlier definitely got me through the day. DC Gamer, man, appreciate you for the the message. 5 months as a member on the channel. Remember, guys, you know, you can become a member on the channel. Click the link in the description. Appreciate you. Never mandatory, but always appreciate it. He says, they have definitely been brainwashed. We need to hit them with the neuralizer from Men in Black and show them the PlayStation greatness. Yo, facts. And then Tricelsius, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, need to have anti-consumer on that soundboard. Oh yeah, it's staying on there permanently for a fact.
Yo, you know what's the funny thing? It's not
What's
even
up?
about the games. Because these dudes don't care, like I've been telling the Chico earlier in his space, they don't care necessarily for the games. They're caring for the thing that they want to champion because Microsoft or Xbox is telling them to champion, and that's Game Pass. And most of their conversation, like what you just read, he's not talking about specifically being on that platform. He's talking about it being in the platform because it can go into Game Pass. So they don't care. They don't care about the games per se. Motherfucker don't play no Call of Duty. They don't play no Activision games like that per se. They don't give a damn about that shit. All they want to care about is Game Pass being bolstered and Game Pass increasing in numbers, so Microsoft can give them a number and say, "Hey, look, PlayStation. See now, Game Pass works. You need to put your games day and date. You need to do what Microsoft is doing. It works. It works." That's what all they care about. Real talk.
What's so weird is when you look at the steady flow of content, and this is why I say, like, yo, the things they say don't make sense to me. Like when they're talking about, oh, well, PlayStation is doing this and doing that and third party this and all this weird shit. But I'm like, yo, Xbox has more studios. How come their consistency with releasing content is at a much slower pace than PlayStation when they have almost double the studios already prior to this acquisition? Where is that consistency at? They won't argue that, or they won't bring that up and mention that. And I'm like, yo, that is what you need to answer, because that's where the inconsistencies lie. You keep talking about Activision this and that. You don't even care about Activision games. And I'm just like, yo, what are you talking about, man?
These dudes don't care about none of them shits, bro. They don't care about no Persona. They don't care about no Activision. They just care about, hey, look, man, this is in Game Pass. PlayStation, you need to do the same thing. Even though PlayStation has something very similar that they've been doing that for longer than Game Pass. But that's all they care about.
Where is the one from Windows Central? Was that the one where they were talking about Sony could live to regret getting the Activision Blizzard deal?
I know Iron Lords, they put out a whole a whole article. Yo, I found that one funny because in the beginning they was like, hey, yo, this does not reflect the Iron Lords podcast.
Oh yeah, what I seen.
But it does reflect it because you put it up there.
Yeah, it's your site, and y'all are a unit.
You would say that if it was something like on Twitter or something, but
yeah,
the fact that you putting on your own website, it does reflect.
Yeah, it absolutely does reflect. Well, Jez got me blocked, so if he says something, I won't be able to see that. But Iron Lords, those are good dudes, man. Right? Like, you know, they doing a lot of big things.
Oh, but, yo, Jez Corden got you blocked too?
Yeah, he had me blocked for a long time.
I've never had a conversation with
me
that
neither.
dude, yo.
Me neither. I've never talked to this guy ever, and the dude got me blocked. Listen, I'm gonna say this with the Iron Lords, man. Those are good dudes over there. With Cog and Solve and King David and them, right? Those are great guys. But this article, it's a little off to me, man. Did you read the article, Barry?
Yeah, I read bits and pieces of it. I felt like it was crazy. I thought it was really and truly. I didn't want to believe that they put something like that on there.
Yeah, I didn't want to believe it either. I thought it was a lie. When I seen like people saying that, I'm like, nah, no, they wouldn't do that. No way.
When I saw it, I was like, yo, bruh, like I said, a lot of people points. It's not about just the games in general, man. It's not about the games. You know what I mean? It's just more about bolstering Game Pass. And let's say this deal goes through and everything goes the way Microsoft wants. Right after that, it's going to be like, PlayStation in trouble. They need to put their games day and date, like how Xbox is doing their games. That's what the conversation is going to change to. Even though that's what people is alluding to with a lot of things of the conversation now, but that's their main talking point. It's not necessarily they care about the games. It's not necessarily they love the games or dislike. It's about Game Pass. That's what you see they write in their articles. That's what you see homeboy putting about his email with @Blizz. You know what I mean? That's what they really care about, bro. It's Game Pass, man. All this shit is disingenuous as fuck, because a lot of people out here, just like the whole Persona 5 going to Xbox, they don't really care about that shit. And I'm not even faulting Xbox for putting it in their service.
Yeah, but that seems to be the talking point, because
they don't care necessarily for the game. You know what I mean? Because they're not talking about the game. They're talking about Game Pass. Look, the Persona 5 is on Switch as well. But you see the difference of conversation on the Switch over there is where they are actually talking about the game. They're not talking about how this benefits the service. Or Microsoft is finally doing good by putting this in Game Pass. I play games. Game Pass has a whole bunch of games I will never be interested in.
All right, go to the open chat.
That is their well, Hogwarts just messaged me.
Yeah, they just messaged me some shit about pre-ordering. Like, motherfucker, what?
Yeah, I just got some pre-order junk.
My whole thing too, because I'm reading the Iron Lords. I read the Iron Lords one, and I'm like rereading certain sections now. One of the things with Iron Lords, with their article, that kind of like it is very centered around Game Pass, because it's like, yo, because the question that people are gonna ask is, well, aren't these games that you're already getting? And that's why people keep going the Game Pass route, because if they were just to say, oh, well, you know, we get these games, you're already getting these games. A lot of the arguments that I keep seeing from people are, oh, well, you know, it goes into Game Pass, and Game Pass is a subsidized service, and it helps the less fortunate and the poor and all this stupid shit. And I'm just like, yo, that's not a yo, let me not even say that. Listen, it's very disingenuous coming from them when you're not the one that's in that position, I feel. And just because these games, again, games that you are still getting, you're getting all of these games day one. You just want this shit in a subsidized service because you want that validity for Game Pass. You want to be able to say, I told you so. That's really what all this stuff is, in my opinion, when it comes to a lot of these letters and tweets and all this stuff, because it does not make sense to go this hard for $1 trillion corporation that does not care about you. It's an obsession, man. That's really what it is. An obsession. And the person that wrote this article on Iron Lords, the man lives he's from Ohio. Like, what? Lifelong Xbox and PC gamer. What? That's the shit that I'm talking. Like, what? If you own a PC, why do you have an Xbox? You get what I'm saying? Like, let me shut up, man. What up, Jamal?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro. What's good with you?
Shit. I'm here to mess with Bari.
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling a little nostalgic today. I heard a comment, because I've been listening all the time.
What you say? You gonna damage control for Xbox?
You cutting out a little bit, Jamel, or like you got like a lot of what's the name going on?
Who he say he damage control for?
No, he said he gonna get at you about something from back in the day.
Oh, hey man, that's the old me.
Man, I grew from that.
Yeah. When I was young, I did young boy things.
You feel me? My whole thing is this, man, and I mean this, man. It just, like, again, I might not be the person that people want to hear this from, but it needs to be said. I'm gonna keep saying it. This stuff looks very obsessive and weird. It really truly does, especially when you're trying to do this type of stuff for $1 trillion corporation that doesn't care about you. And if your rebuttal is, well, PlayStation doesn't care about you, my answer to that, or my response to that is, you're right. I know. I'm not gonna rebuttal that. Well, yeah, they do. They think I'm their best friend. They came to my wedding. No one's going to. Yes, I know that.
My rebuttal is no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, like I know that, which is why you won't never catch me doing no shit like this, unless I was a lawyer and on a payroll. You people are not on their payroll, and you're trying to do this for $1 trillion corporation. How does this look in the public eye? You look weird. What up,
So you
Jamal?
tell me a $1 trillion corporation doesn't care about me? Damn.
No, they
I
don't.
feel
don't.
hurt, man. And here I am writing a letter how I love Xbox and CMA needs
Hello,
to listen to
FTC?
Xbox.
I gotta change that to
I'm
hello
disappointed.
CMA. Yo, facts.
Dude, this is
Hold on,
genuinely weird.
I know Jamel was saying. Hold on, Omar. I just want to
yeah,
let
go
Jamel
ahead.
get his thoughts out. Go ahead, Jamel.
Oh, you said, oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I had to take that call.
All right, you go.
Couple things. I'll save my main point for last. I want to ask a question first.
Okay.
Since they put that email address out there, what would you all consider to be an appropriate email to send? What would
None.
be the
None.
none? So
None.
nobody should. I kind of agree.
No, nobody in this community, at least. No.
Yeah. Because we are
Or
not,
really in
not in
general,
the
like.
payroll.
Yeah, really in general, because again, even if this deal, so even if people woke up tomorrow and said that this deal was not going through, there would be nothing would be lost, because you're still getting COD, you're still getting the spirals, the crashes, and everything else. And you know, if you have a phone, you still have access to whatever games are on mobile and you know, XYZ. And Diablo's still coming out next year, which is still coming to all platforms and still coming to Game Pass. So like, there is nothing lost here if the deal were to not go through tomorrow. What the argument is for a lot of people is they just want everything to go into Game Pass. And so that's what you're seeing is this push to get this $1 trillion, this $70 billion acquisition to go through, all in the name of Game Pass, not in the name of this would make gaming better, just in the name of a service that I shill for, and that's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so with that being said, because I actually believe that them even opening that email up is just okay. So the whole process of doing this merger, this is why they have a governing body doing this. There are actual law that they have to abide by, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what the fuck does my opinion matter? What does your opinion matter? Why did they even open this up for public discussion when none of it matters, because they have to go by law?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
They want to debate people. I think that's what it is. Like, look how crazy these motherfuckers are.
I think it's weird.
Do we know
I think
if
it's weird too.
a normal thing to do? Or not?
I've never heard of it before.
Well, I seen somewhere, and I might be wrong here, but I seen somewhere where the CMA did open up to the public before about something else, and but I could be wrong on that. Let me not even bring that up as a point. Go ahead.
Let me do point number 2. I got 3 points. So point number 2, when we say that it doesn't affect anybody over here, that wouldn't be true, because we can look at something like the Facebook acquisition of Giphy as an example. CMA blocked that, so Facebook has to sell Giphy in response to that. And there's other excuse me, sorry, smaller mergers that, you know, are worldwide companies, but they may have been based in other countries, but the UK decided they didn't like the deal, so it affected it worldwide. So this is not just something they can try to maybe alter the deal or something like that to get their approval in particular.
I disagree.
Sorry,
I disagree there. Like with Giphy, I'll give you that, fine. But in the terms of Activision, nothing is lost there if the deal does not go through, because those games are still coming out.
I agree with you. I'm just saying that it's still, for people to have an opinion here, which I feel like all the opinions are irrelevant.
Yep.
But I think that, you know, it's just, again, these deals, them voting on it can have a worldwide effect, not just an effect in the UK. So even though they're opening up to the UK public, you know, I just think the whole thing's a clusterfuck. But I want to get to point 3. This is the good one. This is why I'm here, because Bari said something. I'm here to fuck with Bari. There's only one fan base that does something. But I'm reminded of a particular person that actually found direct email addresses for for Bix Gould and Mohini Patel.
Oh,
Those two names. One is the principal case officer for mergers with the CMA, and the other is an assistant manager for sector regulation with the CMA. Their work email addresses were put on Twitter by Sony fans, PlayStation fans.
Nah, that's a fake
Who?
Sony fan. That's a fake Sony fan.
Who
That's
did
a
it?
fake
You,
Sony
you
fan?
name names. I want to know who it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, who was it?
I don't know who the person was. I remember the people.
Oh, it was people.
I remember
It was,
people.
Nah, that was somebody that was pretending to be PlayStation fans.
Okay. Got
it was nobody. It was nobody in my camp.
And I'm like,
It was nobody in my circle. I'll claim that.
Nah, I don't. I'm messing around. I don't even know. I don't know.
oh, okay. I was about to say, because I know the names I know their emails was put out and it was saying, if you guys have a problem with this, I just remember, like somebody screenshotted the tweet and cropped out the name and was posting and saying, hey, if you have a problem with the deal, email these people.
That's weird. Yo, that's weirdo shit too.
Yeah, it's weird.
we don't.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not. I'm not excusing that, Jamil. That's weirdo shit too. 100%.
I'm here to fuck with Barry about it.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the only
yeah.
one fan base. I'm here to fuck with him.
Oh nah, that's if they disclosing their personal email, that's weird too, bro.
That's weird. This whole
Absolutely.
shit got everybody. I'm ready for this to be over.
By the way, Upper KJ,
What's up?
are you aware of what the CMA stated?
Am I aware of what?
What the CMA stated about
Yes.
the deal.
Yes.
So you know that.
Hold on. Breaking news. I'm sorry. Breaking news. Yo, tomorrow they're doing a God of War combat video in Alfheim.
No way.
Yo, at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's gonna be noon.
Let's fucking
No, that's gonna be
go.
11 o'clock. Yo, we breaking that
Let's
down, boys. We
fucking
breaking that
go.
down. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey, do that
No,
shit.
no. This is absolutely what we've been asking for. Fuck the CMA. God of War. Give me that.
I mean, I need CMA to do their job. Though. Go ahead.
But no, real talk. Even if Microsoft keeps Call of Duty on what's called on PlayStation, CMA is still not happy with that because they said it. A deal can be changed, loopholes can be found. So I don't think this deal is gonna go through.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. I don't care. I just want it to be over with. I'm tired of
Real talk, I am so done with it. It's because it's actually putting a stop to the entire industry. The entire industry is now being impacted by this deal.
Very true.
But yeah, finally, God of War game. Where the fuck has PlayStation been, dude?
I'm happy. I'm breaking
Finally.
that down. I'm breaking that down, man.
I'm breaking it down on myself, but yeah, holy shit. Finally. I've been asking this for what? For a few months? No, few months. More than 6 months now.
Yo, so Corey is saying that the reason why the CMA is asking the public about this deal is because Sony is alleging that Microsoft is trying to buy a portion of the market, and Microsoft is saying that they aren't. They are trying to see if people will leave PlayStation for Xbox because of COD. The fuck out of
Because
it's a lot of fanatics out here, man.
All this stuff that's being like disclosed isn't even for like public consumption, because
Really and truly.
Microsoft was the first people to went out there and made it public or talk to their fan base about it. And that's where Jim Ryan was like, yo, I thought this was like supposed to be like some, in-house, type of discussion things. That's why now all this stuff is like back and forth. Yeah, some stuff, remember it started out as leaks. It started out as leaks, but now it ain't even leaks no more. It's just like, all right, now everything is out there in the public.
Yep, you're right.
Messy.
Let me get these super chats. Yo, Cloak Onyx, where you been, bro? I ain't seen you in like Twitter Spaces or Twitter or nothing in a minute. Glad you good. If you're good, he says, I had an argument with an Xbox believing that the Game Pass PC games are the actual PC versions instead of the console versions. Ignorance is bliss. You got a fact about that. Braxton Bow, appreciate you for the super chat. He says Xbox has way more studios than PlayStation already. If they can't compete, that's on them, and speaks to a management issue over lack of resources. Very
Yo,
beautiful.
if this deal was to go through, Microsoft would have like what, like in the 40s or something like
More
that.
like 50.
Yeah,
like no,
something
like
like that.
50. They were like about 50.
And they will still not pump
Right
out
now they're
good
like at
games.
what, like 30 something, right? Like mid 30s or something like
Yep. They almost. I think they're at about. They're double. I think they're double PlayStation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Those are studios. And then shout out to Eli. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says new Ragnarok BTS video tomorrow at 11. We hype. Yo, you already know Eli is getting broken down on the channel. I'm watching that shit like 80 times. Trust. And then Def Singer, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, you got your essay ready? I have. Let's go. Nah, ain't no essays, bruh. Unless you made the essay and then me and the person or my friend. But not no essay where I'm writing that stuff down. Nah, absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys.
Not even Death Singer would write no goddamn
Nah, he wouldn't do no shit like that.
dissertation. That's crazy.
No one. That's why this shit looks weird. No one in this community should be doing that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You look funny in the light, and it's shining light on how you truly feel. You're a fanboy. Accept it. You are a fanboy, a zealot. You might not want to hear that, and listen. You know, it might be hard to swallow. Pause. But you are a fanboy, a zealot, and not the funny kind either. You know, at least with some of the fanboys in the community, you know, they crack their jokes on the timeline. People actually laugh. Even on the other side, people laugh. You're the type of fanboy that people say, ugh, no, stay away from that. Ugh. It's kind of weird. Sure you want to do that? Ew. Ugh. Kind of weird, bro. Why you doing that, bro? Hey, but keep doing it because, you know, it's more content for me. Any other last thoughts on this? I do want to get y'all thoughts on one more thing before we wrap up, if you don't mind. Especially you, Jamil, on the outside. I don't know if you really on it. Did you play God of War 2018, Jamil?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
I didn't
Yeah.
finish it, but I did play it.
Are you getting Ragnarok?
Yeah, but I gotta finish the other one first.
Are you gonna finish the
I
other
ain't
one
getting
before
Ragnarok,
Ragnarok come out? Hey, brother, hold up, brother. How you not finish God of War 2018? What's going on, brother? It's only like a 40-hour game.
I got my wife.
I mean, respect your time.
My time.
I get it. You get, but you really do though. You legit got a wife and 2 kids. So I, brother. I'm gonna pull back. You got it.
I started it, and then I got to a point. Usually the way I play games is if I get stuck somewhere, I stop and I wait like 4 months, 5 months, and then I go back to it.
Okay.
I just have to reboot because I'm programmed to try to do something and I'm doing it wrong, so I got to reboot.
So are you gonna try to finish it before Ragnarok come out? Or you just gonna try to? Oh, okay.
I'm going to try to. If I can't, I'm still gonna buy Ragnarok right when it launches, but just to play it a little bit. But now I'll probably go back and try to finish God of War before I go back.
Got you. Yo, shout out to Stone too, by the way, Miss Stone. Catwoman, she beat God of War today, and I think she got the platinum, man. Round of applause. Catwoman out here playing. Catwoman, you play games? People told me you not a gamer. They told me you just in this community because you look good and you trying to just get Sips attention. That's what they told me. Catwoman, you out here playing games?
I think he plays more games.
Catwoman, you playing games?
People on Twitter, like no joke.
I thought you was just out here thirst trapping. That's what people told me. You out here thirst trapping, Catwoman.
They say you were showing your goodies. She like Sierra. My goodness.
Yo, I was just thinking of that song too. I ain't want to sing it though, cause you know, I don't know. But yo, I was just thinking, wait a second. All right, hey, Opari, bro. She gonna fuck you up, man. She got the knives in the chat. She gonna beat your ass. All right, so then I do want to get y'all thoughts real quick on this, and we don't got to spend a whole bunch of time, but me and Bart talked about this on Saturday briefly. But you know, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, that's our professional channel. We try to keep it very professional there.
Anybody scared of Stone, man? I kicked Stone right in her shin, man.
Facts.
My bad. Go ahead.
Also, if anybody else want
to,
if anybody else want to come through and give y'all thoughts as well, y'all free to pull up to the Discord, man. Pull up. So there's too many cracks in God of War. I was going to do a video on this, and I'm still going to do a video talk about this, but I do want to get some of the community's thoughts. So there's too many cracks in God of War, and you know the gameplay is kind. I know I'm playing a PS4 game, Jabari, Jamil, Omar. I know I'm playing a PS4 game. It's nothing too crazy. It's more the same. The previews came out last week, and there was something that stood out that really even got developers in the community talking and trying to correct folks when it came to the design choices in Ragnarok, where some journalists, in quotations, were saying that there were too many squeeze through cracks, you know, too many tricks to hide the loading with squeeze through cracks in the early stages of the game that they just weren't feeling. I know y'all always following that stuff. I want to start with you, Jamil. What's your thoughts on all that, man? Like seeing those previews and seeing, you know, people critique things like that. As a gamer, do things like that bother you? Do you even care?
If it's excessive, but no, it doesn't bother me because whatever. Look, it's the means to an end. Hook or crook. If the game is good, if it's good enough, I won't care. If it's trash, I'll care. I doubt it'll be trash, so it's no big deal to me as long as it ain't like every 3 steps you squeezing through a crack. But I doubt that. You know, that's just something. I mean, everybody's an armchair engineer. I don't know how to make video games. I'm sure that if I learned, I'll come across the difficulties where I say, okay, you know what? We probably need to load some stuff up here. So why don't we come up with something to kind of just hide the fact that it's loading and keep the player engaged? It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there to some sort of degree. So I think that, especially early in generations, we always go through this where we expect these machines, these consoles, to be something they're just not.
Hold on, wait, hold on, wait, pause, hold on. Yo, Jay Shawnee, we're not gonna do that. That's one thing we're not gonna do, man. I don't like making fun of handicapped people. We don't do that shit here. Nah, like no. That we are not going to do. That's your first and only warning. We not doing that, man. Like really and truly. People's handicaps and how people look and all that shit. I don't play that shit, man. I really truly don't play that shit.
You can talk about the person's taste,
not do that, man.
Don't make it personal or nothing that.
Do not do that shit here on my channel. I do not play that shit. Do not do that, man. That's your one and only warning.
Thank you about that, Persona.
Yep. But go ahead, Javale, my fault.
Yeah, I feel you. I appreciate that. So yeah, you know, this is just something that I think people have these weird expectations for consoles the first couple of years, where it's like, whatever we were doing last generation, if we do it this generation, developers are cutting corners. It's stupid, and it just exposes that people don't understand anything about developing games. That's what it boils down to me. Like, how long have we been doing squeezing through cracks and crawling under falling boards and shit? It's been around.
Yep.
And it's gonna keep being around.
I mean, but the actual level designers were saying like, yo, this is not just something to hide the loading. It's an actual like design, like it's designed because of the area that it's in. Yeah, like it's the area. Like if you're in
that's my argument. As long as it's a part of the narrative and it flows well within the game, I don't have an issue with that. Like, yes, there's gonna be some type of developers have used that stuff to load the assets in the game because of the hardware, but people are now saying, "Oh, God of War feels like a PS4 game." When in its totality, it is a PS4 game. Just have PlayStation 5 enhanced features or whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, the design concept around the game or the design around the game is going to be surrounded around the PlayStation 4. So you're going to see certain things like going through those crevices, you know what I mean? Even though they do it well, you going through those crevices, yes, that's the loading assets, not necessarily for the PlayStation 5 version, but for that PlayStation 4 that the game is also on. You know what I mean? So I don't really. And when have we seen now these industry reviewers or journalists now all of a sudden using pretty much saying that it's a con to be cross-generational with these games. This is the first time I've seen.
Facts. Yo,
What happened?
I was gonna say, yo, that's facts though, bro. Because at the beginning of the gen, when they the whole believe in generations thing, they were bigging up Microsoft for sticking with the last gen. Yo, go ahead, boy.
They were bashing PlayStation about having PlayStation 5 exclusive. But my thing is that we never, regardless of if a game is PlayStation 5 exclusive or PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, Xbox Series X, we never seen a developer use that within their cons as far as like, oh, this feels like a last generational game. We never really seen that. They whatever they write their opinions or their criticisms about is just generally about the game or their opinions on certain politics things and what's going on. But this is the first time I've actually seen multiple people saying like, yeah, God of War is a PS4 game, and that's using it as in a con way. Like it's this is a bad thing about the game. Like it's weird because he didn't say that about Elden Ring. You ain't say that about a lot of the other games that are also cross-generational.
Forbidden West.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just weird from what I'm seeing with God of War. But I'm not saying that. Maybe the reviews of the games is good, but if I read these reviews and see something about, oh, this is a PS4 game, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. That's all I got.
Yo, yo, I'm gonna cook these dudes. Yo, Omar, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, so I just finished Requiem, and you know what I did? I went through
you said Plague's Tale?
And I did that easy because it's a game. You play a game. I didn't think, oh shit, it's a loading screen. I thought, holy shit, I'm running away from the rat. Let me get to the next area ASAP. Otherwise, I'm gonna be destroyed. It's as if people don't care about gaming anymore, and it's shown. And clearly, this person is just doing it for clout and clicks and all that jazz. And we're talking about him. And it's frustrating that people like him are being prioritized with what's called game reviews and all that stuff. And I really wish they would stop that. Give it to genuine gamers. Let me hear what a genuine gamer have to say about this game.
Yo, Corey in the building. Corey, what's good, bro? Yeah, I'm glad Corey pulling up more to when I open up the chats, man. I love that, man.
Yeah, when he's gonna finally say that Barry and Persona was right. That's what I'm waiting for Corey to say.
Facts. You're not gonna say it though, man. He's stubborn. He's from Brooklyn.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
From Brooklyn, that's why.
Because
I got 2 points.
So that's your problem, Corey. You from Brooklyn. That's your problem.
Yeah, that's your problem right there. That's what's gonna hold you back.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But I got 2 points.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one is about the whole CMA thing. So the reason that they opened it up to the public is because Microsoft is alleging that they're not trying to sway the market with this purchase, that they're still gonna be in last place or whatever, and they're just trying to get a foothold in the market because they haven't been able to do so because PlayStation is so big. PlayStation is saying, nah, they're trying to buy their position into the market. If they buy this publisher, they're gonna sway people over to their platform, and it's gonna literally upset the market in the position that we rightfully earn. So what the CMA is trying to do is I believe they're to come to them. People are like, yeah, if
you cut out.
I'm gonna go play.
Hold on. You cut out a little bit.
Yeah, it cut out.
You were talking about the so where you cut out at was where.
My bad. Yeah, I was saying that if what they're trying to see is if the CM, I'm still cutting out.
You're good now. Go ahead. Keep talking and listen. Go ahead.
Okay, so what they're trying to see is if people will actually switch to go over to Xbox. So I believe that they want these fanboy letters to see if people are going to be like, yeah, I'll go if Game Pass get COD, I'm going to just go play it on Game Pass over on Xbox, because then that would prove exactly what Sony is saying, that Microsoft is trying to buy the position in the market as opposed to having won their position in the market by producing product. The thing that the CMA is trying to block is they're trying to block Microsoft from buying position within the industry or buying power or influence within the industry. They're not trying to block Microsoft from buying Activision. They're trying to block Microsoft from from consolidating the industry to where everybody has to follow them. And that's what they're trying to prevent. So that's what this whole CMA thing, that's why they opened it up to the public, is because I think they kind of want the fanboy letters, but I don't think that they want the crazy fanboy letters that the
Are they gonna read them then?
I told you that's what they're trying to. It's more so for like bait, because now you're seeing the position of what, like, look at the articles and everybody what they're writing. They're literally proving PlayStation's point with what they're writing about. With the whole Game Pass and all that stuff.
They're literally saying, if COD gets this, there are going to be so many people who are going to come to Game Pass. Game Pass is going to grow. And that's actually the thing that Microsoft is saying won't happen. Microsoft is saying, oh no, we're in last place. We're dog shit. We don't really need, we really need this to sort of, get into position to compete. And Sony is saying, nah, if they buy this, they are going to be legit a powerhouse in the industry. And the fanboys are just going, yeah, we're going to be a powerhouse in the industry. So yeah, they're agreeing with Sony, and Sony loves it. That's why Jim Ryan did what he did. He put that out there so strategically so that he could bait these Xbox fools into proving this exactly what the CMA needs to hear.
Yep.
The CMA wants to hear that the Xbox is going to buy the COD or buy Activision, and it's going to upset and change the entire balance of the market, because that's what they're trying to prevent. And Microsoft is saying, no, we're going to keep it on PlayStation. Everything is going to stay the same. That's why Microsoft is going through such lengths to say, oh, we're in last place. Sony has so many exclusives, and we only had, 80 somethings exclusives to like 200 something exclusives. They're trying to,
that number is inflated.
Themselves as, oh, we're just weak little Xbox. Don't mind us. But the CMA see through that, and that's why their deal is getting blocked.
And cloud gaming is
Wait, so
y'all with cloud gaming. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Persona.
No, I was gonna say, so y'all really think this deal gonna get blocked?
Yeah. After what CMA said and how specific CMA was, like they literally said, even if you keep it on PlayStation, Call of Duty, keep it on PlayStation till 3020 or something on that ilk, deals still gonna be able to be changed, and loopholes are gonna be able to be found, and contracts are gonna be able to be changed. So CMA is absolutely not playing with what's called with Microsoft with this deal. And
yo, that's crazy.
Language is absolutely vicious toward Microsoft, and I don't think Microsoft have any leg to stand on, especially after they cut inflating numbers of PlayStation console sales, and especially after they said that Wolverine is 2023, when Insomniac themselves came out and said that earlier in 2024. So that's another lie that Microsoft have been caught with. Microsoft final part. Microsoft shooting themselves in the foot with the Bethesda deal. How they said we're gonna keep games on PlayStation, and then the second the deal went through, if you want the games, you're gonna need to buy an Xbox.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to the whole that 250 something number they were using for PlayStation, that was very inflated, because they were doing like them jumping food games and all that shit in there too. I'm like, yo, this is a very inflated number, and even the console sales numbers is inflated, because the last official numbers that we got for PS4 was 19 million, and for PS5 it's only at what 15 million, 16, maybe a little bit more. It may be at like 19 or 20. Closing in on 19 million. That's what it is. So, I always felt that was kind of like, why are these numbers so inflated like that? That's kind of crazy. But I mean, listen, at the end of the day, whatever happens with it, and I mean this sincerely, like, and this is my last time really divulging in this to this level. But the only reason why I want to do this is because I've seen all these people writing dissertations and shit to the CMA, which is crazy in this community. But, and I mean this in all with all sincerity, regardless of which way this deal swings, I'm still gonna be gaming. I don't give. I really and truly do not. I do not give a fuck at this point. Whichever way the pendulum swings. Now, I will say this as well. Let that deal not go through.
Boy, oh boy.
Twitter,
that's free content. That deal don't go through.
If that deal don't go through, I'll leave the door cracked. If the deal does not go through, there will be a Wimpersona. I don't give a fuck if I already did a Wimpersona Speaks that week. There will be a Wimpersona Speaks that day. And they'll be
second, not day. Come on, we know you.
That's gonna be funny.
Gonna be like, yo, y'all toxic that day.
I don't give a fuck.
11 hours pace from body and persona.
Yo, they're going. It's gonna be a lot of people getting blocked that day. A lot of people gonna be blocking a lot of people that day, boy. If that happens, that's gonna be funny.
Yo.
But yo, let me get these super chats. Yo, Henry Hackman, appreciate you for the super chat. It says this deal go through, Xbox still gonna suck. Oh man. And then King Kiso, appreciate you. 17 months as a member on the channel. He says, shout out to the homie Persona. Appreciate you, King Kiso, always, bro. And then Caleb Kaiser, appreciate you for the membership. 19 months as a member on the channel. One of the day ones. Appreciate you always, Caleb. He says, someone said it was a safe sequel when I know the previews were only a couple of hours of play. Yeah, I seen that and I was like, a safe sequel? After 5 hours of play?
That's why I wrote the tweet that I wrote. Like these reviewers, I can see
they prepping.
Saying, oh, God of War suffers from being a sequel, but it's the best God of War.
Facts.
I forgot who thought I read from that. It was like, yeah, it feels like it's too sequely or something. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yo, they setting up, boy.
Is that the dream?
They setting up, boy. Ooh wee, that review day. That's gonna be another day, bro.
and the thing is, like, they're playing the first 3 hours of the game.
5 hours, first 5 hours.
That's when they're trying to reacclimate you back into the game. You're not gonna see all of the gear that you're gonna be getting and all that stuff. I'm like, what the hell are they doing, yo? Crazy.
Yo, listen, Greg told me, or told us on Kind of Funny. Greg said that he cried in the first 45 minutes of the goddamn game. The first 45 minutes. If he cried, I know I'm gonna cry. Yo, a motherfucker telling you that he cried in the first hour of the game. That's all I need to hear, bro. You ain't got to tell me shit else, bro. That's all I need to hear. Hey, and hold on, let me get just last super chat. Yo, Henry Heck, man, appreciate you again for the super chat, bro. He said the person in question said they wait, what? Hold up. The person in question said what they said just to drum. I can't read right now. Hold up. The person in question said what they said just to drum in interactions. They know what time it is. That's a fact. That's a fact. I couldn't read for a second. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, no, God of War, apparently, just from the beginning area that they played, there was more mini bosses, more new enemies than the entire first God of War. So I'm super excited with this one. I can't wait for this one.
Facts.
What do you think that the meta is going to be? I'm curious.
Metacritic?
Yeah.
80.
Nobody cares about meta.
I know, I'm curious if it's gonna break the 90, the 80.
I'm gonna be honest. If Horizon did it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it will.
God of War gonna be.
Horizon didn't do it, so.
You know why I say
different standard.
I was gonna say you know why I say that Horizon. Everything about Horizon Forbidden West is fundamentally better than the story, the action, the world, the combat. Everything about that game is better fundamentally, but it has a lower score. So I think looking at Ragnarok, especially hearing a safe sequel and too many cracks in the wall and all this other stupid shit, I could definitely see God of War sitting comfortably at an 89 when it's all said and done. I don't see it cracking 90, and not because the game is bad, but because we know how some of these reviewers can be.
Yep. That's how I
Some
feel.
games are held to a different standard.
all these people playing that game on easy too. That's so they can get the review out.
I don't know because this
Ragnarok, I review that.
you know what? I kind of don't believe, at least with this, I don't, is because they're getting the game almost a month early. You got a month to play this game.
No matter how they got a month early, but the game is like longer than the first game, and plus they got all these other games that they look at all the other games that went gold too. You think they didn't get those copies from those games too? I'm telling you, these dudes are playing on easy. They're gonna push through it. They're gonna run through it. And that's how you're gonna see the reviews.
I'll tell you this. I know a lot of people. I'll tell you this. I know a lot of people play Gotham Knights on easy that reviewed it. I know for a fact because I'm playing on hard, and I'm sitting comfortably at 30 hours, and I still got so much left to do. I know a lot of these people are playing that shit on easy, man. I know for a fact.
I changed my difficulty from normal to hard because I was like, yeah, this game is a little bit too easy.
Yep.
And I had to change it. And hard, yeah, it's definitely much more. It makes me honestly enjoy the combat more.
Yep,
to be honest
same. You know why I love it too? Because even fighting the big dudes, like now they're starting to throw 2 big dudes at me at the same time. Like one time I was fighting like 13 people, bro, and I'm like, yo, this shit is just so fun. Like this is like they're dodging everything and fighting and using my powers and stuff. I'm like, yo, this game is so amazing, yo. Gotham Knights.
They be throwing the big dudes and
the drone chick,
the spray paint girl.
Yep, and the drone chick as well.
Oh yeah, the drone. Yeah,
I hate her, bro. I hate her, bro.
I take her out quick,
because she'll keep spawning drones. She like one time she had like 4 drones out on me at one time, and I'm like, bro, how are you just gonna keep spawning drones? This shit is crazy.
And if you try to beat her up too quick, she out here putting little mines.
Yup, and she dodge away and all that. I'm like, yo, hard. I'll say this: if you decide to play Gotham Knights, don't play it on hard in the beginning. Because you want to get a little bit of your level up a little bit, but then towards like when you get like 10 out, when you get to like level like 14, 15, change it to hard. I'm level 21 right now. Change it to hard, and you're gonna love the experience, man. Because it's because if you do hard difficulty out the gate, you're gonna really struggle because they take so much damage, and you don't have no elemental or nothing like that. It's gonna be hard, but once you get a little bit of level on you, switch it to hard, man. I'm telling you, that's the best experience.
Is there no difficulty, what's called trophy?
No, there's no difficulty trophy. No.
And you clearly can switch the game difficulty.
Yeah, you can change you can change the difficulty on the fly.
I'm waiting
I'll wait
until
for the next gen version of Gotham Knights.
Yeah, that's
you
what
funny,
I'm waiting on before
listen, I'm gonna keep it stacked. I have this weird. And when I put out my thoughts on it later this week, you'll hear, I have this really weird like love-hate relationship with this game because graphically, it's beautiful. Like the cutscenes are great. The world looks beautiful. Even in 30 frames per second. I'm not Bari. Am I capping?
Nope.
It is a very, very beautiful game, bro. Like really and truly, the character models look great. The world looks beautiful, especially when you go to like some of these underground sewer like areas. It is so beautiful, especially if you're playing on an OLED. But the performance in this game is atrocious, bro. It's so bad because there'll be certain areas of the game where the frame pacing and the stuttering, especially if you're riding a bike or you in the open world running around or something like that, it's just the frames, bro. They have to fix that. Once they fix that, because right now the game is sitting at like a 7. It's floating around the 7 range. Like,
yo, did you get the fast unlock? Done?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Yo, when you do the fast unlock, and you going into an area, yo, you see the frames is like dropping hard, bro. It's like damn.
Yep.
I thought, Barry, you said they patched the what's called. You felt that riding was smoother.
It feels like it's smoother for sure. Like I can feel like it looked like they did like some type of stealth update to this game. Because now, like before, when one of my complaints was like the rain, you never really saw rain. But this morning when I was playing, I was like, oh shit, I'm actually seeing actual raindrops in the game. I know that's a small little thing, but
and then once once you unlock like certain abilities, especially your momentum abilities, and you really learn the combat, because even though the combat is slower, it's you're actually doing more, because there's two sets of strikes. You got your regular strikes, and then you got your perfect attacks, where if you do perfect attacks, it allows you to combo a second attack on top of that very quickly. And you do she'll do like Batgirl, like when I was playing with Batgirl and Nightwing, they'll do like different moves on top of, like, so they'll do like the regular strikes that they would do, but then if you start doing perfect hits, perfect strikes, the combat gets a tad bit faster, but they also start doing different moves. Like Batgirl, she did this one attack where she was, you know, doing her regular punches and kicks and heavy strike that I would do, and then I was starting to get the frame, the you know, in fighting games terms, the just frames, right, where like you see that flash and you hit square on point, and then you keep doing it and it does right. And she did like this somersault kick twirl shit. I was like, whoa, what the hell? She's like, Batgirl, what the hell are you doing? I got it recorded. I'm gonna show y'all.
How's the frame rate mid combat? That's
it's good. The frame rate in combat is good.
It's good.
But it's only when you're traversing the world and driving around with the bike where the problems are. And then the loading, like I feel like the loading, like when you have to go into like an area or into a building, the loading kind of makes the experience feel a bit more disconnected, because the loading can take a little bit longer. It's not like it's always gonna be 30 seconds or more, or 10 seconds or 15, but I don't know, it kind of disconnects you a little bit, in my opinion.
How big is the map?
It's big, pause. It's big. It's a lot there, because when the developers said it's not just big in size, it's also big in depth. They meant that, bro. Like they're like when you go on certain missions, there's a whole underground, bro, on right under the city, bro. It's crazy. It's definitely a lot there. It's a lot. And yo, people saying that there's no like NPCs and cars. These dudes be, yo, that's why I said like sometimes you gotta play shit for yourself. Niggas, yo, dudes is definitely capping, because there are times where it feel like I'm in New York City, in Manhattan, bro. Like there'd be cars and NPCs. Yeah,
that's the disingenuous things that people are doing in reviews. Like, yo, if you're in like an area like old Gotham or whatnot, it might not be as dense and populated as somewhere like in New Gotham, or you know what I mean. Like it depends on the area, because some areas are more like prevalent to like violence. So you're not. It makes sense within the story, yo.
Yeah, it does make sense. Like if you're in like old Gotham or in like the slums, who the fuck gonna be out on the streets in the slums, bro? It's the slums.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be out there.
They don't tell you those things because they really didn't play the game.
How is the story for someone that is not into, well, not per se not, but just never read the comic? Would you be lost?
No, it's a good story. It does a good job of explaining things, and at least for me, even as someone that knows the Court of Owls story, I think this is a good telling. Like it makes it, because you know what it is. This feels like a mystery game. Like it's a mystery game with a lot of combat, because you're still doing you're doing the Batman
mystery element to it, where you need to do a bit detective mode. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
There's mystery.
There's a lot of mystery elements to this. There's stuff where like you feel like a detective or you feel like a vigilante, because you have to interrogate certain people to get the premeditated crimes unlocked, or to find out what enemies are doing. Like, yo, it's a really good game, bro. It's really a good game, but it's just being, you know, held back by the performance. That's all.
Yep, that's the biggest issue for me.
Does it have any gore or, you know, dark story and all that stuff?
Yeah, bro. Like, what's the name? I don't want to spoil it for people, but there's a section. Not only that, but yo, man, that Mr. Freeze fight. He fucked me. One of my favorite boss fights in the game so far. He fucked me up, bro. It was so sloppy. I'm gonna post it too, cause it's such a sloppy fight. I'm playing, but mind you, I'm playing on hard. He beat the shit out of me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I watched Freeze, bro.
He watched me.
At first, I was using my heels. I ain't even gonna cap, because you're not realizing what he's doing. Like, especially when he first go on the little thing and he start like messing around with the electricity. I thought he
glitched. I thought he glitched when he jumped up there. I'm like, damn, did he glitch? I'm like, oh no, he's staying up there. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
And then yo, like once I realized his pattern, then I start watching him until the last joint again. That's when I use all my health. The last joint he mixed it up where he's just shooting the joint and the electric at the same time. I was like, and this joint bodying you, yo. It hurts.
Yep.
It hurts.
Yep. I loved it.
But by the time I did that mission, I was so powered up, and my armor was like the defense was like in almost 2,000. It was like 1,900. I was eating a lot of his joints, bro.
Yeah, mine's wasn't. That's my problem. I didn't craft a good enough suit before I fought him. So like a lot of his hits were.
You was going more for the style than the actual, functionality of the suit. Like there was a suit I was using. Like I was even like, it's not like my favorite joint, but it had the most defense. It had the most. I was like,
yeah, that was my problem. And like he was taking like, and you'll see when I post up the fight. He was taking chunks of life off of me. I was like, damn, bro. And I had the fire, like I had my fire elemental, so like I'm burning him, but like it just wasn't like he was just like chipping away at my health like crazy. I used all my potions. It was I even had to use my second wind because Batgirl, she has an ability where if you die, you get a second wind, so you can revive yourself and get 50% life back. So even a lot of that stuff happened. I was like, wow, yo, like they really. He was really walking, but it was one. I'll say this.
Girl got a second win ability.
Yeah, she got a second win ability. I'll say this: the Mr. Freeze fight so far is my favorite fight in the game. I'll give it that. It's definitely the most prettiest fight as well so far, from what I've seen.
For me personally, Freeze has been the best boss. There's another good boss fight too, but Freeze has been the best boss fight for sure.
Yeah, hands down the best boss fight is definitely Freeze, for sure.
Do you guys work at SafeLink? Because you're absolutely selling me on the game. If not for Ragnarok, I would have bought it. But yeah, no,
I would say this. I'm not going to cap either. Like, I would not, especially with the performance issues, at $70, I wouldn't advise anyone buying this game.
I'm not buying it at 70. Especially the lack of dual sense, because I'm absolutely a big.
That's one of the biggest. That's one of the biggest missed opportunities, especially when it comes to the combat, because because when you fighting enemies in the game, those hits look like they hurt. To feel that in a dual sense would have been magic. The fact that they didn't implement that really hurts. Cause I'm like, yo, the combat here is so fun and it's very weighty. It would have been really great to add that with the haptic feedback of feeling your punches in the controller.
Or even like when you have like your momentum abilities ready, if it had gave you like any type of feedback, like a shake or something, like, oh, your ability is ready to go, that would have been great too, man.
Yeah.
Or if your health was low, like if your health is low, your screen, your controller don't even like vibrate. So there's many times where I put like 30 hours in this game, plus more than 30 hours in this game, and I still be getting confused as far as like, is that my health bar or that's my experience bar? I haven't gone to cap, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. Like I didn't even know I was like leaking like that. I was bleeding.
I know how you feel. I finished Requiem. Requiem did have haptic and adaptive trigger, and it's so fucking immersive, more immersive than the first game because I didn't have that. So I would have absolutely loved for what's called Gotham Knight to have adaptive, and I hope by the time I get it, they do implement that stuff. Otherwise, such a missed opportunity.
Yeah. But yo, man, let's get into these outros, man. This was a good conversation. Brother, I did. I was working in a space all day, and then I just went straight to this podcast. I want to eat dinner and play. That's my fault. That's my fault. I mean, I even during lunchtime, I was working through lunch because again, I have a big project that's due at the end of the week. So I went from being in that space talking to y'all and working doing my project to straight to doing this podcast. I haven't eaten dinner or played Gotham Knights. I want to eat dinner and play Gotham Knights before I go to bed.
So what are we supposed to do about that?
Just end the show. Give us your outro so we get the fuck up out of here. But no. But this was a great conversation, man. Yo, Omar, give us your outro, bro.
Yeah, thank you for having me. You can find me at _Jab on Twitter and Gameplayer and Anime Squad every Friday and Saturday 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, Vitamin G podcast 8 p.m. tonight.
Oh, you still do Vitamin G podcast, Omar?
Of course, dude. That's where I started. That I'm gonna stay.
Word? That's what's up. I might pull up, check that out, man.
That's the spam.
Yo, Uppercase J, man, it's always good to have you, man. Give a shout out, bro.
Yeah, nobody took me up on my offer. I'm Uppercase J, the paper hunter.
Hey, you know they not gonna do that, man.
I couldn't find you. I looked you up on Twitter. I couldn't find you.
I'm there.
Yo, one day, you know what's crazy? I know Jamil. I know you was listening to that space earlier. I want
Yeah,
Jamil.
yeah.
I want Jamil to come into one of these spaces one day and just like.
Nope. I was working.
Nah, but give a shout out to him, bro.
Jamel said he's scared. He's scared to come up in that.
Nah, I think intellectually,
Hey.
I don't think a lot of people.
Now
Like,
you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, I work a call center now, man. They
word?
They switched my shit up. I do what I do, but I'm answering phones, doing it now over the phone versus dealing with clients in person or online. So
Gotcha.
it's a little bit more hectic. So I can't jump in spaces or do nothing. I
Gotcha.
can listen a little bit.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. Yeah. So nobody took me up on that. So now, no, I was gonna say something stupid. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to just saying bye.
Appreciate you, bro. Yo, Barry, man, give a shout out, bro.
Yo, tomorrow is the day we get some God of War combat scenario, but not only that, we get to pre-order that Doomsday Edge tomorrow.
Yo, what time?
yeah,
What
I
time
might
is it
get
tomorrow? I forgot. I gotta figure out what time it is tomorrow because I don't want to miss
I don't know
that.
what time it is, but I know I'll be up at 5:30 in the morning. So
I mean, I
will be
wake up.
good to
I wake
go.
up that early anyway, so that's not a big deal. Hold on, let me see
Yeah,
PlayStation.
man. You know what I mean? So, nah, man, but good show, Persona, man. Y'all Xbox dudes looking crazy out here. Y'all need to get together, man. You know, you have all these games coming to Game Pass. Go and play them. Stop writing 2-page articles and emails to the CMA. You know what I mean? Stop doing it, man. You don't look good in the situation. Just play your goddamn games and be happy that some of these games that we've been playing since PS3 is on Game Pass now. You know what I mean? That's all you got to worry about. At the end of the day, good video, a good stream, Persona, man. And today was a long day because we've been talking a lot today, man.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot today. I'm tired.
The next game about to start. Bleach is out. I'm about to just relax for the rest of the night, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so Tuesday, October 25th. They don't give a time. All right, so I'm gonna be up like 5 in the morning. I'm gonna be signed in, ready to go. Because they don't actually give a time of when the pre-order goes up. Like it just says October 25th. I'm thinking probably noon, but I'm not trying to take that chance because I know a lot of people gonna want to grab this. So yeah. So Tuesday, October 25th. Yo, Barry, if you see it before I do, just message me and send me the link.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for sure. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have my PC up, my work computer, my phone,
Okay.
iPad, everything gonna be up. So we're gonna be Gucci.
Yeah, and if I see it, obviously I'll message you like, oh, what's this?
A lot of times when pre-orders go up for some stuff, I know Target usually will have something up at like 9 a.m. Eastern.
So this is the problem, Jamil.
I
This
think it's only
is
for,
exclusive.
direct.
Yeah, this is exclusive to PlayStation Direct. The actual retail won't be till February 2023.
Oh shit! Okay, well,
Yeah, February 23rd, 2023. I'm not trying to wait that long. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I want this because this releases January 26th, 2023.
I don't know when it's gonna be the actual other retailers pre-order. It might be tomorrow too. I'm not sure.
No, it's not.
But I know specifically it's for the PlayStation Direct store tomorrow.
No, the retail pre. So there is not going to be a pre-order for retail. Retail is only going to be the release. So the DualSense wireless controller will be available. It comes out January 26th, 2023, and will be offered at other participating retailers February 23rd, 2023. So if you manage to grab this from PlayStation Direct, you get it on the 26th of January. Everybody else who missed out on that window will have to wait till February 23rd to buy it at other retailers like Amazon, Best Buy, Target, GameStop. So that's why I think a lot of people are going to be clamoring to get this from PlayStation Direct. So make sure you've got all your information up, ready to go, so that it could be a 1, 2, 3 click, boom, bam, boom, lockdown, out the door. That's it. Because I canceled my my Victrix Pro controller because I'm like, I'm getting this. I don't need the Victrix. So my scuff is messed up, mass produced. That's also I've been wanting, you know, really
No
truly
warranty?
I probably do, but fuck that. I've been wanting PlayStation to do a Pro controller for years. This means a lot to me personally because I've been wanting PlayStation to do this since the start of the PS4 generation. Plus with Factions coming out next year, and whatever other like live service game they're gonna be dropping next year, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be a shooter plus Deviations shooter. I'm gonna wanna, you feel me? I'm gonna want a really nice Pro controller, and so this Pro controller is definitely gonna be that controller. But listen, guys, I appreciate y'all so much for coming through when Persona Speaks. We still got content coming out throughout the rest of the week. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a breakdown of that God of War combat. I might do that tomorrow after work, or I might save it for later in the week. I am gonna put out my impressions of Gotham Knights towards the end of the week as well. I just want to put a little bit more time in the story because I've really been doing a lot of side content, mostly like, and just fighting enemies and all that stuff. So let me put some more time into the story.
What chapter you on?
4. I'm at the Masquerade ball.
Oh, yo, it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was like the
What
part.
chapter are you, buddy?
I'm in 5 right now. I can go to 6, but I'm just doing like some of the premeditated stuff.
Yep, that's what I've been doing. A lot of that stuff.
Yo, they added new villains to it, and it's getting harder, bro.
Yeah, that's what I want to. Because there's certain momentum abilities I want to get for Batgirl, but I can't get them because I need to fight Court of Owls premeditated crimes, but I don't have that yet. So I'm like, all right, I gotta progress the story so I can get these abilities.
I'm sorry to extend it, yo, but Robin is the best character in the game. I have to say it, bro.
Post up the combos, bro. Yo, you trying to have a combo contest? Post up the combos, bro. I'll show you some combos with Batgirl.
Bro, yo, I'm about to show y'all some sick shit. Yo,
swag
you
out,
know how I
swag
get
out. Oh, I know, swag out.
Show y'all some sick. Yo, yo, Robin decimates teams because that elemental buildup that he has, it's ridiculous, bro. It is yo. You can deal with a crowd of enemies with Robin much easier than. And I use everybody in the game so far. I think everybody is really, really good in the game, but the way how I play and the style of play that I have, and that little clone thing that Robin does, and it does elemental damage is cheap, bro. And he has all the stealth ability. You know, I think Batgirl is there up there as well. Like if I was to say like a secondary person,
Batgirl is really strong, bro.
Right there with Robin, or even there's objective stuff that I could say even Batgirl is better than Robin because she is the more all-around character as far as like you can play her stealth-wise. She has the hacking.
She's got good AOE as well. Like her AOE stuff is really good. Yo, I be hacking those electric things when they stand in there. That I be fucking people up, bro.
Yeah, like that's what makes her good. But yo, Robin, when you get his other abilities. Yo, it's cheap, bro.
His movement ability looks trash though. I don't like that teleport shit.
Oh, the movement stuff. The movement is trash if you just want to traverse throughout the world, but it's good in combat. Like what's good about Robin is that like he's the only character that really have like stealth abilities, right? I mean, everybody has like their own little the little smoke thing that they can use or whatnot. Like if you hold L1, you can do the smoke bomb, but it's good for Robin because now I can use the smoke bomb, press X, and go into his little teleport thing, and then do a stealth kill while everybody's looking for me. Like, yo, it's crazy.
The reason why I like Batgirl so much is because Batgirl's got the Scorpion. She's got the get over here move, so I pull enemies to me and do the uppercut. Or if it's one of the big folks, like I'll get. Like when I use it, it'll pull me to them, and I can combo into that stuff. So even when I knock folks away, I just do the fucking get over here. I'm posting up combos. I got combos, man.
With Batgirl, are you stealth killing the big guys?
Big guys, no.
Exactly.
Robin can stealth kill big dudes?
Yes, he can.
What?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Robin, bro, I be getting out there, teleport, then right to the big dude, stealth kill him. They don't see me. Boom. Yeah, I'm telling you, Robin is sick, bro.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
The elemental joint it get crazy, bro. The elemental get crazy because
I know you
can be
using
hitting
ice.
somebody and freeze. Yo, I froze like 3 enemies just now, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll deal with y'all later. And I'm fighting other people as they still frozen. I just did my 3 supers right there, the little fast kick and killed them. They was dead.
Yo, that's crazy. I've only played Batgirl and Nightwing. I haven't used Robin and Red Hood yet.
Yeah, Red Hood I use the least. Like I you know when you just like when you get to the Belfry, you can just switch up like the whole time and day thing doesn't really matter. It more so matters how much not intelligence, but clues you have throughout the night, so you can build up your crimes that you gotta go out through for patrol.
Yeah, that's why it's important to interrogate like as much people as you can.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just like the other day, I was just messing around with everybody. I like how everybody feels, to be honest with you, but like it's just everybody feels different.
Yep.
Like after playing Robin for like all that time, and I'm going to like Red Hood or Nightwing or Batgirl. I'm not saying that they're bad, but I'm just like, yo, Robin for me is like, yo, the best character. Sure.
Nightwing definitely got like so, and obviously I got to use Robin and Red Hood, so I'm only speaking between Nightwing and Batgirl. Nightwing's definitely got like some really fun swag combos. From what I've like been playing with him on Saturday, I played for him like most of the day because I was like, yo, let me, he's my secondary, and I like Nightwing swag combos a lot. He's definitely got the best movement in combat in terms of like his jump, because he's got like a follow-up jump attack. So the X ability that you can use that jumps on top of somebody, when you upgrade that, there's an upgrade path for that to where you get a second jump to where you can either jump on that second enemy again and like combo into that, or jump to another enemy and combo into that. And then you can if you have more than one momentum bar, you can actually combo into another jump and this dude be hopping all over. Nightwing is definitely really nice in this game. He is really, really nice in this game. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but this is how you know me and Barry have definitely played Gotham Knights.
You're a gamer. I'm sorry.
Well, this is how you know me and Barry put a lot of time into Gotham Knights, because like, I could have a whole conversation about this Gotham Knights so far, and like all the enemies and the fighting and the combat and the builds and stuff. This game it's a deep game, man. Like really and truly, this game is very deep. Pause. Like,
there's certain open world elements that is very Days Gone-esque in this game too, man. Don't sleep.
How is the side quest?
Side quests are good.
Don't sleep. Because there's things in this world where like the game conditions you like, oh, this is just a regular, crime, or this is just a regular thing going on, but it's not.
Oh nah, it's definitely you'll definitely get ambushed. Like you'll think it's like 1 or 2 or 3 people. And then like it'll be a whole group of them just run up like, oh, whoa, what? It was just 4 of y'all. Now it's like 12. What's going on here?
And then like if you solve like a certain crime or you stop a certain crime, don't stay there or linger.
Or the police.
GCPD
yes, sir. Yo, every time I finish a crime, Batgirl be like, I should get out of here. I'm like, yeah, baby, we definitely need to get the fuck out of here, man.
As soon as you say that, you see like 6 of these dudes pulling up with shotguns.
And don't fight
what's going on here?
Don't fight the GCPD, especially on hard. Don't fight them. You gonna get washed.
They got too much health.
It don't matter how strong you are. The GCPD is gonna win. They always are gonna win. You can't kill them. Like no bullshit. You cannot kill the GCPD. The health is too high.
And how's that?
They arm it up. You got to use like a lot of the armor moves, but it takes a long time to kill them.
What about the side quest?
Side quests are good. I like them so far. Like I said, my favorite is the
all the side quests from like Mr. Freeze is a side quest, bro. That ain't no main.
Yeah, it's not a main. So Mr. Freeze. So far, Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, and Clayface are all side quests.
Yeah,
but it's like it's not just one. It's not just one.
You're actually doing investigation stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say
lead up to it. It's not like they're giving it to you right away. Like all that discoverability with Elden Ring that people say they love.
That's here.
I'm pretty sure I better see the same shit when it comes to this game.
Not only that, but it's not just like one mission. It's a series of missions. So it's like 5 or 6 missions per side quest that you do. Like when I posted up that clip of me fighting the 2 big dudes and I had to stop the bombs, that was the second mission in Harley Quinn's mission tree.
Yeah, that's like one of the hardest missions. Like the bomb joint. That joint was fun as hell, but that joint was tough, bro. Like,
that shit was tough.
It took me like 2 tries to get it.
Yeah, it was tough. I have fun. I like that. I like that that mission as well. That and the hospital mission, like the lead up. I got some dope ass screenshots. That lead up was really dope too for the hospital mission. Whoever voiced Harley Quinn as well, because it's not Tara Strong, but she did a damn good job, man. She did a damn good job as Harley Quinn. Like she sold Harley Quinn very well. So shout out to that voice actress. But yo, man, listen.
And every side mission too, you can't just do it right away because you gotta level up. Because right now the Harley Quinn mission that I have available, I'm underleveled if I was to do it.
Oh, there's a second set of missions. What level are you?
Bro, they keep the mission, the Mr. Freeze joint, it keep going, bro. I'm on mission 6 for Mr. Freeze right now. That's not even the end.
Yeah, I'm on 6 as well, where I gotta stop the robbery.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm intrigued by that. But all right, guys. Listen, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, guys, this CMA writing dissertations and all that bullshit, cut it out. Stop it, okay? You're better than that as a gamer. Regardless of what platform you're on, cut it out. Stop it. You need to get some help. You look like a weirdo.
You're not better than that.
You're right, but I'm trying to be nice. But all right, guys, man, y'all be safe, man. I'll see y'all later in the week. It's been your boy Persona, and I'm out, guys. Peace out.
Later.